Welcome back. If you've just joined us, our guest today is Melissa Hocking, a lady who considers herself to be an ordinary person with an extraordinary talent. Welcome back again, Melissa.
Thanks for that. I do consider myself ordinary. You're right. One of the things about these frequencies that we've been talking about in quantum bioenergetics is that it is anyone's gift. I'm just a teacher, and that's what I'm here to do, to pass it on. But two of the things I was asked recently in a strange interview, someone said to me, you know, what do you think the meaning of life is? And two of the things that that are essential in the flow of these frequencies and this healing process, and for me personally in life, is to always to operate with integrity and to operate with intent. And integrity and intent are two things that are essential in the flow of these frequencies. They're brilliant in that whenever we teach someone how to do this and they go out now professionally facilitating and treating clients, if they're coming from the wrong place at all, if they're coming from greed or blustering ego or coming from the wrong place at all, the frequencies just won't flow through them. Integrity is essential. and so in that, yeah, I am just ordinary. You know, I have to live a decent life and come from the right place just like anyone else, for these frequencies to flow the right way. And that's all the book that we were talking about, For Healing Initiation, that talks about integrity and intent, and that is the process of healing and the process of quantum bioenergetics. It's essential.
Yes, yes.
So, yeah.
And going back one step, you were saying earlier that this gift came to you when you had an axial initiation.
Yeah,
the axial.
Yeah, the axials. I get asked about this a lot. I'm just writing an article about it. The axial initiation is a process. It's done with quantum bioenergetics. It's separate to a healing process, though. It's done. How's the best description? Look, the best description I've heard of this was a lady recently said it's like stepping into your own shoes for the first time. The axial is an amazing process. It's a mechanical process whereby we reconstruct and recreate a multidimensional vibratory web, a structure about the human, about the biology. It's not actually through the biology. That is a reconnection with self. It's a personal evolution unlike anything I've ever seen. Now, it was done to me, and it was done by one of the directors. It was, and he will tell you he did it badly and wrong and backwards, but it was all that was needed for me to step over the line, and the next day I had this gift. Pretty hard for me to accept, you can imagine, from my rather scripted scientific life into this, but yeah, the axial is, you only ever need it done once, and it is an amazing step into self. Whatever your gift is comes forward, whatever your journey is in this life, your contract, what your purpose comes forward, and we see people do the most amazing things with their axial in place. It really is. As a facilitator putting it into place for people, you feel like you're almost intruding to be in the room. It's such a unique experience for each individual person. And when I only teach that course once a year. It's not another level or another, we don't do levels in our courses. It's a process you only need to know if you're a professional facilitator, and the facilitators that leave that course know that they are in a very privileged position to be able to do this for anyone. It's an amazing process. So, yeah. And like the healing process, we see it evolve and shift. It's an amazing thing. So, yeah.
So really stepping into your power.
It is. The stepping into your own shoes for the first time, I thought that's beautiful. That's exactly what it is. It really is. You feel amazing. You become a greater healer of self. The contentment that arrives within you is amazing. A knowledge within that consciously or cognitively you may not recognise, but you feel it. And, yeah, it really is an amazing process.
And so your book here, A Healing Initiation, people can learn about quantum bioenergetics in this book.
The book's a how-to. You know, it's got a bit of my story in it, but it's got a how-to. It's got descriptors and diagrams, and it goes into how to use them. And from there you can go wherever you need to. Yes, we teach courses, and yes, you can have private sessions. You can do all of that sort of stuff. But this is about you finding the amazing healer within you. And so, yeah, that's a great place to start. Other than that, you know, you can also find your favourite search engine and, you know, put in my name, put in quantum bioenergetics, and you'll find what you need.
Great. So we can find out more about the actual healing process and also workshops and so on.
Yeah, and what you might need from it. So,
and what you might need for your own personal healing.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So on concluding, Melissa, what is your vision for the future with quantum bioenergetics?
Oh, gosh, that's a big question. It's, everything that I do, everything that we're doing with the company, with the books, with the courses, with the centre, with our research, all of it leads back to the one point that people see their amazing selves. People see the ability they have within themselves to be extraordinary. This gift is theirs, and my job's just to pass it on, and they will use it in whatever way is appropriate for them. And so everything leads back to that point. We pass this on so people get what they need.
And it's worldwide.
Yeah, well, it's not just worldwide. We're actually teaching. I've been training a lot of people around the world, but we've been training people with Medicine Sans Frontières and Australian Volunteers Abroad and various volunteers that are taking it around the world to some of the most war-torn and ravaged parts of the globe. And as we speak, there are people in Burma, the DNC, Darfur, that are using this process of healing to assist people. It's a very powerful tool all the way around.
Oh, very powerful.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, extraordinary journeys require extraordinary tools. So, yeah.
Well, on concluding, Melissa, thank you so much for joining us.
You're most welcome. It's been my pleasure.
And being here today. You have been watching Visions. We'll leave you with a short demonstration of the balancing technique in action. Thank you for your company and see you next time.